Hey y'all, I just wanted to come and give anybody who needed some inspiration and inspiration just by simply sharing a story, okay? So if you don't like storytelling, you can keep going. But if you like it, I invite you. So I talked to two of my uncles today, and first of all, I woke up and I slept in, and I shouldn't have, but I did, just to find out that my tire was flat. Not just flat, but it was done. It's I need a new tire. Or I needed to be patched. But it was no time for that this morning because I woke up late, I was trying to get my sleep on. I have been applying for different jobs because the things that I thought that I was supposed to be doing, God did not give me that provision. I allowed man to tell me. And one thing about it, man gonna let you down every time, okay? So I just been doing what I needed to do. So I was talking to my uncle, who is phenomenal. He is also very spiritual. And so he understands a lot of the energy work that I do. He understands the energies that I feel. He understands. He's also an empath. So he was just telling me all about his energy today, and I felt it, and it was very heavy, and it was very fast, and it was like so much coming at me at once. And I'm just like, I really just called to get your email. I didn't even call. I text just to get your email so that I can use you as a reference. But damn, Unc, like you really going through it today. So he sent me everything, and I just said, you're the best. And God was like, well, wait a minute. What about your uncle that you say is your favorite uncle? And I don't really have favorites, but if you watching Uncle Trent, you my favorite. But no, seriously, it's just one of those things where I was like, wait, what about my uncle, my other uncle, who's my favorite? So I just sent him a video, and I just said, hey, I just wanted you to know I was talking to my uncle, and I said, thanks, you're the best. And then I was like, wait, am I lying to him? Because what about my uncle, So, and Uncle DeWitt, if you watching, we ain't even got to discuss. We don't, okay? But, yeah, so my first uncle laid it on thick. My second uncle called me. He too called me and said, your timing is impeccable. I was struggling a little bit, but that gave me motivation. And all I said was, I love you. I haven't talked to you. I just wanted to tell you that I was thinking of you. Like the simplest thing. Now, what they don't know is that me being here for the both of them in the way that they needed me, just by being obedient to what God has asked me to do, they poured into me so much. I mean, they both poured into me so much that here I am yet again, doing the YouTube thing, doing the video making, doing the things that I love to do, doing the things that I stopped doing because I was, again, allowing man to tell me what God's plan for me was. God had told me not too long ago that, the men and women, because it's not just men, it's primarily women, but the physical that I'm trusting is not the spiritual that I need to be trusting. And what that meant to me was, and he gave me this example yesterday. He said, I told you to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Pray for those who do you wrong. And I realized that these people who were inviting me into these spaces, yet not allowing me to take up the space, were viewing me as their enemy and keeping me closer than they kept their friends. The friends were close, but see, I thought that I was into the friend group. I thought I was in the in group. You know what I'm saying? And that has been I feel like every time I come and say something, that's always like my struggle on my journey. So if you too are like me and my uncles, okay? Because that's literally what that was. Like, that was the conversation that we all had, and that I'm having with you, that they had with me. Be living in a world where you can feel all of the outside influences, and then what my uncle said, not being able to distinguish if this is yours or if this is theirs. So I just wanted to say the obedience part. And don't be afraid to have boundaries. Boundaries are extremely important. That is what we are talking about in the NOG project, which is also a ministry. Um, Nurturing ancestral wombs, that's what God gave me. And he said it's more than a project, because we're not taking that. So as a certified doula and community health worker, I am creating space, especially for my BIPOC individuals, people who look like me, the people who feel like me, who are energetically sensitive, and especially those in the queer community, because I am also in the queer community. So we have to have space being held, and not just in labor and in birth, but in our spiritual journeys, on our healing journeys, because a lot of times we don't. And that's a lot to sit with too. You know what I'm saying? So I have not officially came on to talk about the NAW project, but consider this your invitation. I will put everything in the chat. Like, God has been moving so fast in my life, like so fast. And I have been so overwhelmed, again, because I allow man to tell me instead of being obedient to what God's plan has been for me. He's like, yes, you got these credentials, and I'm finna move. I'm going to move you at a speed that you probably never have moved before. And it's probably going to be uncomfortable, but practicing grounding techniques, getting outside, being thankful, not feeling like, oh my gosh, where is my help going to come from? Knowing where your help comes from. This is my help. My uncle told me, he said I could feel what you were going through as I read your challenges, because I have a Patreon and I've been posting. It's 11/11 right now, on the 11th. I have been posting for 11 straight days. I started this series April 1st about boundaries. And God told me to do this, and I was a little nervous. Because I have a problem with consistency, a perceived issue with consistency. But again, moving on God's timing, everything wasn't meant for me. There was a season and a reason for that season. And now the season of harvest is upon me. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because this is something that I did not know that I needed. Okay. Again, I did not know that I needed this. And I have received my inspiration and my motivation from my uncles calling me. This was not on the agenda today to make a 10-minute YouTube video. This was not on the agenda. A part of the reason why is, number one, I have a new phone, and so I'm not able to do YouTube videos. So that's why I haven't been on here. It's not a new phone, it's a new screen, because I broke it and I had to get all new apps and everything. So I haven't been able to do the things that I needed to do. And I've been in school and, doing all of these things, but to God be the glory, because again, the reason for those seasons, and now he said it's harvest time. So I want to just leave you with, if you are somebody who my story, this message, this testimony resonates with you, know that God has placed me in your path for this very reason, because you can feel exactly what it is that I'm saying. You can feel exactly what it is that God is saying to you. You can hear it just as much as you can feel it. And you might have a little energy in your heart chakra, and you might feel a little apprehensive. But again, no, we're not taking that with us. All of those generational traumas, the fear of taking up space that your grandparents felt, that your great aunts and great uncles felt, that we're done with that. We're not taking that energy with us. We're not teaching our children to bottle things down and to throw it to the back of their subconscious. We're teaching them strategies and ways to deal with and to heal. We're teaching them how to communicate. We're teaching them that it is okay for them to take up space by doing it ourselves. When we heal ourselves, we heal generations. So even if you are not a person who is expecting, or a family who is expecting or looking to even have a child, but if you are looking for your own personal rebirth, this space is for you. This space was crafted for you. This space has been ordained for you. God has told me, create a sacred space. That sacred space is within all of us first and foremost. But being able to extend it to other people, that is a true gift. That is a true calling. That is a true blessing. So again, I invite you. I welcome you. I will put my Patreon link. You can donate to the cause. You can donate to this ministry, the doula ministry, the spiritual wellness ministry, whatever it is that you feel called to do. If you need a spiritual consultation, if you need an ear, if you need a reading, whatever it is that God has placed on your heart, know that He set you up for success. He put you on a path that is going to accelerate your growth. Don't be afraid of the growing pains. Everything is okay. I promise. Speaking from my own personal experiences, my heart, I have been struggling again, the perception of struggle. But when I let go of the reins, God bless me through an unlikely source, which was receiving a call from my uncles, both of them, when I just sent a simple text. And now here I am, speaking my truth, giving a story, giving my testimony today, Friday, April 11th, 2025. And I guarantee you, when we look back together next year, April 11th, 2026, we'll be in a whole different state of mind, a whole different set of skin. We'll be clothed with majesty. So I love you. I thank you for sitting here with me, and I hope to be seeing you back soon. You don't know yet, but now you will. The catchphrase: I'll see you where spirit leads you, but you can catch me in a sacred space. Till next time, family. Toodles.